Cool. Hey everyone, I'm G, and I'm here to share a quick lightning talk, 5 or 10 minutes on the April release, just highlighting how it went and the things we want to celebrate. So, to start off with the April CPU release, CPU stands for critical patch update, and we did the release for OpenJDK versions 8, 11, 17, 21, and 22 this past April. The embargo date was April 16th, so that's around the time we started all of our work. And in terms of highlights, it was both the biggest release we've ever done, but also the best release we've ever done. And for both of these in quotations, it's so far, as we have many, many releases ahead of us. And so, based on the data that I will show in future slides, I want to give a huge thank you and congratulations to every community member involved in the release process. There is a lot of work in that process, and really, without everyone's collaboration in that, we would not be able to do what we did. So, thank you. So, in terms of the biggest and best release, we do have targets actually before I get into the data, where in terms of how we define the best release, we are looking at those targets where primary platforms we'd like to have within 2 days of source availability, and secondary platforms, which is essentially every other platform that's not a primary, available within 7 days. And so if we look at the release scorecards that Shelly kindly generates for us for scripts, the sources below, we can see in the April 2024 release, we had 54 total products with a Gulf score of -99. And comparing that against all of the previous releases, we can see one, it was the highest number of products released, and then two, the Gulf score was the best, where as in Gulf, a lower number is better. And where does those Gulf scores come from? Well, it's based on those targets we mentioned. So 2 days for primaries, 7 days for secondaries. If we release a primary in 1 day, then that's a Gulf score of -1. If we release it in 4 days and the target is 2, then it's a Gulf score of +2. So -99 shows how for a large number of our actual artifacts, we released it well within our targets of either 2 days for primaries or 7 days for secondaries. And another piece of quick data to show in terms of actual hits or misses. So in the April release as well, we were quite close to having 100% of our artifacts released within their target dates. So 53 of them were within either 2 days for primaries or 7 days for secondaries, and only one of them was outside of that window. And you can see again how that compares to all of the other releases we've done in the recent past. And it's a significant achievement in the light of having, I guess, 25% more products to release, which is effectively, with the release process, 25% more work involved. And as I mentioned to the team, we did not have 25% more people this time around. So again, well done to everyone who participated in the release process. And so I do want to give out specific thanks to all of those involved in the Aqua Triage part of the release. That is one of the large pieces where we have to review all the test results, understand failures, and determine whether or not the release is acceptable. So thank you there. And similarly, in Tamarind compliance, where we need to pass the compliance tests for the Java compatibility kit, there is also a huge piece of work there for everyone involved. And here as well, I do want to give a special shout out to all of the engineers from Microsoft who are kind of behind the scenes in the Tamarind compliance work. It would most definitely not be possible without you. So to all of the engineers there, thank you. So what's next after the April release? In terms of the release targets themselves, it would be great if we could meet that target for all release artifacts, including installers and container images. And in general, we should probably look to automate everything possible. And for fun, because this is the hype of the month, the year, probably the next few years, AI maybe is involved in some way. Let's see. And yeah, that was the April release lightning talk. Thanks all.